We have a major issue with over-believing academia and under-believing reality. The little fish can always succeed. I'll tell you why. Because there's not enough sharks in the world to fill up how big the sea is. It's a really big propaganda that sharks have scared small fish into. There's just too much out there. What are we talking about, right? Always first choice. Because when you're homegrown, you have context. When you're working with people for a length of time, you know a lot. When you're hiring from the outside, you're guessing, right? But the question becomes, do you feel confident in anybody who's internal? Do you feel confident in them? Because skills are teachable. How many people of those do you feel like can really actually grow? That you think like, I could see in 4 years him or her actually being quite senior. Those people that you're thinking about need to get an obnoxious amount of your time, not your clients. The biggest mistake a company of this size does is they spend most of their energy on getting new clients or with their clients. In those scenarios, is not be fearful of, well, wait a minute, this is I, and understand how much of this is we. Feeling your energy, you need to scratch that itch. Just that one first person. Not having a right hand is very discomforting for a leader. I always had that, right? I recruited my best friend Brandon to be that with me, and I had my cousin Bobby, and I had my dad, and then when I started this, I had AJ, right? Then we started bringing people in. The little fish can always succeed. I'll tell you why. Because there's not enough sharks in the world to fill up how big the sea is. It's a really big propaganda that sharks have scared small fish into. There's just too much out there. Subconscious bias now in society, like you don't realize, but you have these feelings, and I'm trying to get people to be okay with that because we're just human beings. We grew up in our circumstances, and the quicker we realize we do have it, and the quicker we also don't judge people for having it, the quicker this world can get nice. Everything is and. It's unbelievable how deep the subconscious bias of or is in business. When I think about this organization, how we got to 1,500, 2,000 people, it was because of the time I spent in 2011 to 2014 with 100 of them, which 39 are still here, 10 years later. That's the organization. The little fish can always succeed. I'll tell you why. Because there's not enough sharks in the world to fill up how big the sea is. There's just too much out there. We have a major issue with over-believing academia and under-believing reality. There's just too much out there.